YouTube sensation and slayer of stuff is on his way down under this September, and he joins us on the show. Please welcome Tyler Oakley! Tyler, my friend, how are you?
Hi! I am good. How are you?
Amazing. So super excited to have you on the show, and more importantly, coming down under.
Oh my god, I am so excited you don't even know. I am like, when I was figuring out my international tour, I said, if I don't go to Australia, I will be so upset. So I'm so happy to be coming.
Your fans here in Australia and around the world are super excited to have you here. Your fans are, I don't want to use the word crazy, but they're very excitable.
Well, I'm glad. I think that's a good thing, right? Maybe?
Yeah. Well, look, last night I tweeted that we were going to have you on the show, and I sort of just blindly asked, what questions should I ask Tyler? Just thinking that, people on my social media may have seen it, may have just answered a few things. You've seen it, you've retweeted it, Tyler, and it's gone gangbusters.
Well, I had just gotten off my flight, and I was waiting for my car, and then I saw it, and I was like, I should retweet it so that he has some questions from my people. And then I saw your response to it, and I was like, I guess he wasn't ready for that.
No, I wasn't. So I'm going to get you back, Tyler, and I'm going to ask you a few of the questions that your fans have asked me to ask you. But the first one is, and I got this a lot, was, are you disappointed that my name, Troy, doesn't have an E?
Listen, I think that you spell your name perfectly. I think that it's beautiful. I think it's unique and special in its own way. And I would never hold it against you that you lack an E.
Nicely said, Tyler. Now, some of the questions, Andrew, let's go through some of the questions that we've got for Tyler from the fans. These are from the fans.
Yeah, okay, so the first one, what is your favorite texture?
My favorite texture?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't know. I guess, are you asking like what type of fabric?
Yeah,
maybe.
So.
They're your fans. They ask random questions.
I guess cotton? I don't know.
What's your favorite video that you've recorded? Because you've done a lot of them.
My
done
favorite
a lot of
video I've ever recorded.
Yeah.
I've made hundreds of videos. So if I had to pick just one, I guess I would have to say, I'm going to cheat and say my 100 things I did in 2014, because that's like 100 videos all packed into one.
Beautiful.
And to me, it's like it's a little reminder of my little path that I've gone on through YouTube.
Tyler, your fans are obsessed with Troy, as in Troy with an E, not Troy as in me.
Listen, I'm sure they love you just as much too.
Well, I hope so. I was expecting, with all the tweets I got yesterday, I was expecting a few thousand followers. Didn't quite get that, but things might change after this, because I think at the end of this interview, the aim is for you to be more obsessed with me as in Troy, as opposed to Troy as with the E.
Savan.
Yeah, Mr. Savan, like I said. Yeah.
Sure.
But what is, a lot of people have asked me to ask you, what is the go with Troiler? And was it real, and did it actually happen?
Well, Troy is one of my best friends from YouTube. He is, if people don't know him, he is he's from South Africa, but he lives in Perth. So he's an Australian YouTuber who I've been watching for years. We are good friends. He is an actor, a singer, a songwriter, a YouTuber, a very talented person. And I would say we are each other's biggest cheerleaders. I think we support each other so much. And to have somebody that you are that close with in a career where it's very solitary, just you and a camera, is a good thing, because sometimes it can feel kind of like it's just you doing your thing all the time. And so to have people who kind of get what you're going through a lot is important. And Troy is definitely one of those people for me. And so a lot of people interpret our friendship in a lot of ways. but he is somebody that is super important to me, and I think will always be.
Okay, good, perfect.
Yeah.
So that there is. I'm sure I will get tweeted if I don't ask you this. So there was no romantic connection.
Is that a question?
Yeah, that was a question. Yeah, there has been no romantic connection between you and Mr. Savan.
Mr. Savan and I are not together. We are simply platonic friends. And a lot of people see the two of us and wish that we were. I think it's one of those things where we appreciate each other just as much as people want us to, and they are more than welcome to interpret that however they want. But no, we are not together.
Beautiful. There we have it. There you go, enthusiastic fans. I asked the question for you. So, how was...
There you have it.
Yeah. I've got to ask, how was your 7 million subscriber party? That looked pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, it was cute. I was actually just home with my family for the weekend, and it was really nice because between tour and book and videos and podcasts, I am always kind of on the go, and to have a weekend where I wasn't working and to be able to go home and hang out with my family and my siblings and my parents and my nieces and nephews was incredible. And to have that fall on the same day that I reached 7 million subscribers on YouTube was really cool. And I got to share that moment with my family, and we had like a little live stream, and my nieces and nephews threw like a little party for me, and it was cute. It was really special because a lot of those things that happen that are really amazing in life because of YouTube kind of always happen all around the world, but never at home in Michigan. And so to share that moment with them was really nice.
That's pretty.
Well, we put out there in social media what questions should we be asking you, but one of the questions was, what would you like to be asked about? It's sort of a reversal.
If I could be asked about anything?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Or do you want me to ask you something? Or you want me to ask the question to myself? Or what do you want from me?
What would you like us to ask you about?
Yeah.
You can ask me... well, I have a question for you guys.
Oh, okay.
It can be turned into a question for me. But are you guys going to come to my slumber party tour?
Hell yes!
Hell yeah!
In fact, we've organised. We're going to organise tickets, but we've got a bit of a challenge for you on your slumber party when you come to Sydney.
Yeah. So the challenge is that we do a collab video together.
Yeah.
That's the challenge.
Oh my God! Wait, you got to think of something good though, because I've done everything there is to do on YouTube. So when you come up with the perfect collab, I'm in.
All right. Well, the perfect collab, apart from doing it with us, a video with us, here on the Andrew and Troy show, we are surrounded by a bevy of characters that are also puppets.
My God.
There's a few of them. There's one called Aunt Ethel, who's my crazy aunt. There's one called Queen Miss Left Titter, who's a drag queen. And there's a guy called Jock, who is like this muscle-bound, huge, hunky sort of looking puppet. They will come along with the collab video if you accept the challenge.
I'm into it, as long as me and Jacques get to hang out a little bit.
Oh, you guys can make out as much as you like.
He sounds like my type.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Think Brad Pitt, but of the puppet world.
Into it. That's my type.
All right, we'll have our people
as a puppet.
So we'll have our people talk to your people about that one.
I'm excited now.
Tyler, I want to bring this up. A lot of the questions that your fans have asked me to ask you were about your sexuality. A lot of people asked, are you gay? Which I sort of felt like saying, isn't that obvious?
Yeah, obviously I'm gay. I'm the gayest person that's ever lived.
I don't know. Andrew's pretty camp. But a lot of you...
Hi, Andrew. What's up?
Well, when you're out here in Sydney, let's go grab a drink.
I know, but a lot of your... Andrew! Andrew, we promised to remain professional in this interview.
I'm so sorry.
A lot of your female fans, Tyler, back on track, they want to marry you. How do
Oh my God.
Yeah, like.
Well, I don't know if that's going to work out.
Well, that's. I felt like tweeting that back to them, saying, "Look, it's not going to work out." But after about the 60th one of those, I sort of gave up. I will get in trouble if I don't say Sabrina. One of your Twitter followers, Sabrina, has personally asked if I could tell you that she loves you.
Well, Sabrina, if you're listening, which you should be, I need you to know that you are my queen and you are my everything, and I adore you.
Oh, that's very politically correct of you,
Yes.
Mr. Tyler Oakley.
Now, Tyler, you've got a
I am nothing but politically correct.
Tyler, you've got a book coming out, and I have pre-ordered it. What can people expect from
Thank
your
you.
book?
So the book is called Binge. It is a collection of stories that I've never told in videos. And as somebody who's kind of created a career out of sharing their life and opinions and stories online, there's always been a few that I didn't necessarily feel comfortable telling yet.
Mm-hmm.
And when it came to writing this book, I felt like, okay, well, this is the perfect chance to tell all the stories that I think everyone has been dying to know.
Mm-hmm.
So whether that's about personal stuff or ups or downs or coming out stuff or relationship stuff or family stuff, or behind the scenes YouTube stuff, all the hot YouTube gossip, or Hollywood stuff, everything that people have always asked me but I haven't really shared on YouTube. I feel like it's in this book. It's coming out in October, and I've never been more nervous for something. But I think people are going to like it. I think if there's one thing I'm most proud of that I've ever done professionally, it is this book. So I think people are going to like it.
Perfect. And of course, your show that's coming down under, Tyler Oakley's Slumber Party. What can people expect from this amazing show?
It is a show for all ages, so people can come with family, friends, whatever. It's basically a slumber party themed show where everyone comes in pajamas. We play slumber party games. The stage is a complete replica of the background of my videos. I bring people up on stage. I have special guests from around the world. I have games and stories that I've never told in videos. We have a Q&A live with the audience. I pick people to come backstage after the show. Even if you have the furthest seat in the back of the audience, you still have a chance to come hang out with me after the show. So it's a fun night. I guess it's if you enjoy the videos, it's the video experience brought live to the stage in your own town.
All right, of course, Tyler Oakley coming to Australia this September, Adelaide September 3, Brisbane September 5, Sydney, the big one, September 6 at the Enmore Theatre, Perth September 9, Melbourne September 12. Tyler, apart from doing your shows when you come down under, what else do you plan on doing while you are here?
I plan on hitting up all the gay bars and meeting some nice gentlemen.
Beautiful. Well, when you come to Sydney, we'll definitely show you. Oxford Street's where you got to go.
Yep.
We're more than happy to be a chaperone for you for the weekend.
Definitely.
I demand it. If you guys don't go out, I'll be upset about that.
Beautiful,
Perfect.
beautiful. We'll set that up. Tyler Oakley, thank you so much for joining us here on the Andrew and Troy Show.
Thank you so much for having me, and thanks everyone for listening.
The
Love you
Andrew and
guys.
Troy Show on OX Gold.
We're going to be driving you home.